Welcome to Prison Architect, a game I've had for a long time. I came to this game, just a way of, there we go, have that going on in the background while I just talk. A game that I was playing when it was in beta, early access, watching the game transform to what it became, but I started playing before security was a thing, before cameras was in, before gangs and weather, and before it went to console, before Supermax, before armed guards, etc., etc. I started playing before there was even a campaign. And well, no, actually there was a mini campaign. I think it was like a tutorial at that point, but I started playing at that point. And yeah, that was a long time ago. And over the course of the time that I put into it, I had over 1,000 hours when I stopped playing, and then I had a spurt on it again, and clocked up another 100 hours, and then I stopped playing, and so I have 1,100 hours in this game, and it's a game that I don't regret buying. It's a game that I could easily just sit back and play and enjoy, and definitely worth its money. Can't say for the DLCs because I haven't actually played with the DLCs. I've got them, I didn't play when they came out. Obviously it's gone under a new management now. It's gone from the team that was involved. Now it's, as you can see, Paradox Entertainment, which basically means that DLCs will be coming out over the course of time, because we know how Paradox likes to do DLCs. But at the moment I believe they're working on fixing issues with the game as well. So the game is basically build a prison, manage your staff to control the prisoners, and to try and get them out, released as quickly as possible. Basically, you make your money off the prisoners, but they also cost you money if you aren't careful, and there's a balance to maintaining a healthy working prison, and one of those balances is, well, you don't want people killing guards or other inmates, so your job is quite important. And since I played, the game has changed considerably a lot. The menu's still the same, but this button right here has not been there before. Now I have mods, but I haven't got them active. That was from when I did play a long time ago, and I could in theory just remove them, but this wasn't here. All of these options to make your game play differently was never there, and I like some of the ideas in there. I'm not a big fan of some of the others, like danger zone. No, I don't want my prison constantly rising, and if you have that, and then you have the ability to lose the scenario because of you're not capable of running a safe prison, then you're in trouble. And what I mean by that is failure conditions. An extra challenge: you will be sacked and it will be game over if you let things get too bad. Riots, bankruptcy, too many deaths or escapes, then you're in trouble. Then there's extra characters, which again is new, and the dogs is new. The original guard dog, old but experienced. Obviously the companion man, guard's best friend, deadly trap for an escapee moving through the snow. Originally lived on a farm but now works in escape prevention. Not everyone is a dog person, and then, you know, would you even try to escape? Well, that would be the dog I would definitely go for, and I'd go with him because, you know, the guards drop keys less often, and the staff replenish their stamina that little bit quicker, which and just reply to that message. So, and then obviously your starting prison size. Now you can buy more land, so starting on small is not a big deal. And I wouldn't want failure conditions because I'm not a fan of failure conditions. I don't need to worry. I would have gangs on. I wouldn't have events on because events means that, for example, you could be maxed out on your capacity and then all of a sudden you've got prisoners coming in because of something that's happened. Staff needs, I don't know if that works. The last time I played that was just been pouring. And them are just basically cheat mods, if you like, or not mods but cheat features. Unlimited funds, basically free play. Bureaucracy, research, no. And enable cheat tools, no. And yeah, that's the new DLC, by the way, the criminally insane. It's good to see that Paradox made it an option that you could have them arrive at your prison or not, and then if you want you can, you know, make it a little bit easier, make your guards that little bit better, have it so all your reputation for each prisoner is revealed. No violent prisoners, which goes against the, you know, the insane people. No tunnels, so people can't escape, at least through them. Faster deliveries, but then you could make it harder, and that's one I would have, because and that one just to slow things down. I don't care about that. I'd rather my guards actually have to find and I'd rather know that and learn about my prisoners as they come in, rather than know something about them as they go off the bus. And then these are just the silly things which I'm not a big fan of. No. All prisoners are legendary. Good luck. No thanks. More contraband. Get me out of here. We'll try to escape in any means necessary. Only gang members will arrive. And so no, I don't want any of that on. So that would be my starting thing. These are new as well. Jungle, Snowbound, Desert and Lunar. So yeah, I think that would be it. And Warden mode, just basically, that's the point. Oh, there it is. Choose your gender, prison gender. So you can go male or female. With female, you've got to worry about, you know, mother unit, mother and baby units, because, well, that's a thing. Warden mode. If you want to play in Warden mode, what it does is it means that basically you're in control of the character, the Warden, and what he can see is where you can build. anything outside of his visual range or outside of his visual influence, you can't build. So it kind of slows the gameplay down and makes it more dangerous, because you know you'd want a lot of guards with you when you're going out building, and I don't believe you can have guards follow you. Could be wrong there. Anyway, we're going to do that and then immediately pause, and before we get anything going we're going to close intake, go for a grant, and we're going with this one. No, we're not. Actually, yeah, we're going with this one and this one, because basic prison and then get administration set up, which gives us a lot more money to play with off the bat, and means that we can get more things going. And we're going to get rid of all of these trees, and which we have to go through objects to do so, but unfortunately you can't drag and select everything within there. You have to hover over all the trees, and that can be a pain. At least not Minecraft, where you have to go down and cut each individual tree down yourself. That would make it even a lot more irritable. Right, we'll leave them guys doing that. What we will do is we'll put a room, and we'll go storage here. So then any logs that are being cut down from here will be moved to storage, and then when we're done we'll put the ability to sell them and export room down, and then these trucks will come in and they'll be exported. So for this area we need to build a holding cell, shower, yard, kitchen, canteen, and have at least 2 cooks and 2 guards. And then the administration, we need to build 2 offices, hire a warden, and build and unlock finances through the bureaucracy, and then hire an accountant. And the accountant costs $1,000, and the game is in dollars, so $1,000, and I don't think you can change that. So I don't think you can put it to pound or euro or any other form of currency. But then, like Farm Sim, those who play Farm Sim or know Farm Sim, money is money at the end of the day. What the symbol is for the money sign doesn't make a difference. $1 is equal to £1. £1 is equal to €1. You know that there is no fluctuation between them. Right, so we will also speed up time and get these guys going a lot faster. We only have, I think, eight of these guys. Yeah, 8 guys, but we will soon get through all of this. And while they're doing that, what we're going to do is plan out how we want our place to be. And first things first, I want to mark that, but I don't want this here. That never used to do that before. It never used to leave a white. Actually it did, but I don't think it ever filled it in. And we'll get rid of all of that inner bit, because we don't want that there. And then oops, we will do this. Right, so that would be our outer fencing, which we will get going once these guys have finished doing that. Then we will want a main building. So how do we want to do our main building? Should we do it up here? I think we should do it up here. But not right the way up at the top. We'll have that fenced in now, obviously. Go 6 by 6 for each staff room. Oh, not each staff room, but each office. Oops. That would work, wouldn't it? You guys almost done with the trees? Okay, well, we'll put a... where are you? There, export. Down. So they can start exporting all of that. Should we have it as an open prison? Small but open prison. Could do that, couldn't we? So we could have... How many staff members are there in total? The warden, the chief, foreman, psychiatrist, and psychologist, lawyer and accountant. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we need 7 officers. 4, 5, 6, 7. With a staff room nearby. Let's do the staff room like that. Maybe take it a bit further that way, huh? Get rid of that. There. And of course we're earning money all the time here, so it's fine for us to keep leaving it like this. Obviously we would want that walled in actually, wouldn't we? Gate there. If we do here, this would then be where the prisoners are brought in to be looked at, make sure they've got no contraband on them, given their uniforms, and then moved into the main facility. If we put, say, here, maybe the holding cell. Oops. And adjacent to that, no. No. Maybe here. So object. There. So it would look like that then, huh? And then have a double door there, and a wall here with a single door there. That would work, I think. And obviously we'd want a gate here. Leave it go until it's daylight so we can actually see. What we should do is, where we're going to have a fence, is put the fence up, shouldn't we? So these guys can build it ready. And keep them busy. So that's that. What else can we do? Well, we could slow down time a little bit so that we're not falling behind on what they're doing while we're thinking. We need a canteen somewhere. But if the canteen's all the way over there, that means the guys have got to come all the way over here to pick up the food to take it all the way over there. And so we want the Yes, we could have the kitchen separate to the canteen. We could have the kitchen here and the canteen down here. Should we do that? Well, if we're going to do that, we may as well plan out exactly. We only just one. I think one would be more than enough, wouldn't it? So this would be benches, table, bench, and then yeah, that'd be more than adequate. Yep, that would work. There, with the door there. Yeah. And then over here, we'll keep it separate to the main building. Do like that, and then that'd be ovens over there. Freezers there with a sink. Double door there. Freezer there. More freezers there. And an oven there. That would work. Change that to doors. Like so. So let's give them some foundation to do. We'll do brick. Get the canteen and that one going. And give them, we need a door. Large jail door there. And should we give them a normal door going in here? And we'll give them this one to build as well. And we should have had lights disabled for this, but it'll be okay. And she will do that. And start getting these ticked off the list. We only need 2 offices for now, so we'll get them going. And we'll put them as staff doors only. And we will mark this room down as the holding cell. This one down as the canteen. Get them to come in here and put a wall here would be nice. And obviously the same here. And then put our water there and power there. Get some of them going. Reception here. This doesn't actually have a room type that you can put down, so you can't say like this is the utility room. Unfortunately, that was never a thing. But okay, so you can filter the list to work with. Let's, for now, we only want one over there, I think, one either side, and keep the middle open. We can move these around at any point we want. No, we don't want that kind of bench. We want the standard bench. So we can seat 32 prisoners in here. This place needs a toilet and a bench. So we will select why don't you let me okay, turn that off. You won't let me select a bench now? What the hell? Why is that then? Have I found a bug? I may have found a bug. No, get rid of that. This needs a table. Oh, now it's working. What the hell? So we'll put 2 tables there, an office desk. Yeah, we'll put you in the middle, and a chair. Same as this place, except it needs a filing cabinet as well, and a wall apparently just there. Is that all you needed? And find out why we now it works in here. Whatever. Put a bench there. Put 4 beds in here. couple of toilets, and give them the chance to have some privacy in them doors will be more than sufficient. Work out how we're going to bring the power to where it's got to go. Obviously that needs power. Guess we could do that. That ain't gonna work there though, is it? And run this all the way up here and across this way. That would work for now. Get that door secured there. Didn't I already delete that once? Go away. Right, next we need the ward. No, not you. The warden. We need to designate them as officers, don't we? There. And we need to go finances. So as you saw, we've got a whole heap of things that we need to research, and so we can't build any healthcare, education, psychology, maintenance, security. And by researching him, then we get access to other areas like patrolling, intelligence, deployment. Dog handlers would then become available after gain patrols, or could go. The armory, tasers, body armor, guard towers, and taser rollout. But we ain't too worried about that just yet. What we do want to do is bring a main pipe down here. Don't know if this will reach. Can't remember the distance on these now. We said this one was going to be a sink, didn't we? So that would be there. And obviously we need to hook it up to the actual and we need to give them another job. We need the kitchen building. And do you want to go double or single? I think double. And we should make it staff door only, shouldn't we? Right. And we may as well get them to build these staff room as well, and again that'd be a staff door there. And let's crank up the speed, let them get that going. Pick this up, may as well. I normally just leave them, ignore them, but it's there. And you guys, you missed something. You missed a tree. We don't want any trees left. If we do have any trees, we want to plant them ourselves. Oh yeah. No, that's right. So you need to be removed. What's our canteen missing now? There are no kitchen. Oh, because we haven't built the kitchen yet. But as soon as the kitchen's built, it will automatically link to the to here. And unless it's been changed by Paradox, once I've got cell wings set up, you can designate certain whatever wings to each canteen. So you could have multiple canteens and multiple kitchens, or one kitchen supplying all the canteens, and have a couple of canteens. So you could designate, say, Supermax to its own canteen, and medium security risk prisoners to another canteen, and to reduce the likelihood of outbreaks within. So it does get much more in depth, but it's a game that definitely has a lot of potential. Why is the game slowing down? Max speed, go. Has a lot of potential and continues to develop over time. And if you're into building games and management kind of games, then this could be a game for you. Right, let's slow the speed back down now that they've got these done. Kitchen here. Staff room here. And objects for the staff room. We want some sofas. And we turned needs on, didn't we? So we'd have to put one of these in. And we'd want at least one of them. And that will do for now, because all it's asking for is the sofa and the drinks machine. Whereas here, this is different. Should we just do ovens in the middle? Oops. And then freezers going around the outside. I think that would work out a lot more easier. We don't want a serving table. What? Bathroom sink? That's new. Should we go with 2? I reckon we should go with 2 and put another freezer there. Which means that we need to extend this pipe to there. And now, because the kitchen's been put in, the symbol's gone off here. What's missing from here? There are no canteens associated. There will be. As soon as the kitchen is all up and running. Which just needs a sink, of all things. And if we link that together, and they should all link together. No, they won't. I don't think. Nope. Okay. There. Now they will. And power's still fine. Planning emergency quick build. Well, we've got no wires, so I think it's that one, isn't it? Logistics, assign prisoners and work around your prison. Also manual control over the canteen and laundry assignments. Anyway. Connect your remote access system together. No. We don't want any of that. So the only thing that we've got left to build is a shower room and a yard to achieve this particular goal, which will be easy enough. Because things can be chucked over the fence, we will get a lot of contraband coming into this prison. But we'll have to deal with that in some way or other. But what we will want to do is at some point, what is it, 3x2? I think that was the size, wasn't it? So 5x4 would work. Or do we have to go 5x5? No, that should work. Do we want to do it that way? I don't think we want to do it that way. Yeah, that would work. And then and this would be our first wing. 20 prisoners or 40 prisoners if we go with shared cells. And what we would then want to do is run probably here and bring this across to there, and then probably do something like this. And we'll find out if this will be efficient enough or not. And with planning, we'd be putting doors like this. And then this will become our shower room as well. So they step outside the cells into a shower room, basically. The lazy way, but they also save space saving, taking full advantage of all the space that is provided. I mean, I could build a shower room, like, you know, somewhere else, like here, and then have here the. In fact, should we do that instead? That'd probably be easier. Which means that we'd want to get rid of that and just link all these up. Oh, we could have just took the pipe straight down and then into feed that way. We'll see how that goes anyway. We'd also want to run electricity over here, like so. So we'd want to run this across here. Which means that now we need a shower room somewhere. Let's extend that by 1. Yep, perfect. And there we go. So put that in, and then where do we want the door? And should we go with a large jail door? Yeah, we'll go with a large jail door. Because once we can actually hire the accountant now, which gives us that grant done, which then locks up the ability almost to complete the basic detention centre, which we're getting there. Yeah, we'll do that. That's like 71 hours, and we'll get 16,000 back. So we'll get an extra 5,000 back. But I'm not too worried about that. I've still got 16,000 to spend, and we'll get money to build the wing soon enough. Apparently we haven't got, this room isn't big enough, apparently. I think what we should do is consider so that our inside of our place is actually secure, so get that built as well, and put at least one staff door in so it can be finished. So the game in itself can definitely be fast or slow paced. It depends on your preferences, but why are you still saying that there's no canteen linked to you? Oh, I know why. Because, no, that's normal. Let's take holding cell away and then try and do it again. No. You do have a canteen linked to you, it's right next door. I can't remember if you had to unlock it. By the looks of it, you have to unlock it. The ability to... Oh, now it's done it. It's okay, fine. Shower room is now up and running. So we can put these here and... going to be rather busy in here, and then a drain, because we don't want the water leaking out to there. And while we're talking about drains, we don't want that, if it breaks, to leak into here, and we're almost out of power, so we'll need more capacitors. Money that we didn't really want to have to spend, otherwise everything will just switch off, but these take a lot of power. But they should get them done quick enough. Everything that we're putting in at the moment doesn't require power. They've built all of that. No, we won't finish the walls off up there yet. We just wanted to secure our facility first. What we will do is a room, and we want a yard. Actually, better designate this as a shower room, hadn't we? How should we have the yard? Like this, and then put a fence around it, maybe. And then put something like that, I think. So they can come in and go out two ways. I think that would work. And then we need to hire at least 2 staff members, 2 guards and 2 cooks, and we've got our money. Not a lot, but we got some, and now we can go with this and build our foundations for the for the cell block. And apparently speed up time because our guys are taking their time bringing stuff in and doing what they've got to do. But right now we've got a basic prison up and running. We could absolutely start bringing prisoners in and cater for their needs, but I'd rather have a cell block up so that we could get more prisoners in, and I've got to decide how I want to do it, if I want that to be a single cell or double cells. And well, power's okay, from the looks of it. Let's get the wall in place. And then the coloured jail doors to help label your low security cell block. Okay, large jail door. What are these then? So it's more of a visual thing. Well, money's definitely going quick though. Now, do we want bunk beds or not? That's the decision. If we want bunk beds, then our canteen won't be big enough. So I think we'll have to go with single beds. Oh, I was going to say it shouldn't have stopped. That's why I put the toilets in first, then I could just drag and place, automatically place, rather than, because it won't overwrite what you've already said is going there. And now we can go rooms, sell, and we gotta build, what was it, how many, 16 cells, and we've got 15. And so we'll have 20, so that will be completed, and we'll get another 20,000. So maybe we should go with, what's this one? Gives you the tools to micromanage aspects of your prison. Unlocks food logistics, that's the one that we want. And we want the policy as well. So a bit more money spent, but won't take them long to get that all up and running. Here we want something for in the yard. Bleachers, classic prison yard bleachers. Why not? You can overlap them. You sure about that? Didn't know you could do that. I'd rather do that though. Right, anyway. Floodlight. Do we want to do a floodlight in here? Should we put 2 floodlights? Probably need to run power to them, which would be obvious. Outdoor table. Yeah, we'll give them an outdoor table. A moose head. Okay. We won't be giving them a moose head, that's definite. What we do want is okay. No, it's not called a bench press, it's called a weight bench. There. I think that'll keep them occupied for long enough, and we're 80% done on the cell block A. But if I wanted, I could research prison expansion or something like that. Land expansion, and then I could buy land around this prison to further expand it. So there is that, and we've done that achievement, and this one's on its way to being done. So we'll go with the long-term investment as well, which is 167 hours and gives us 16,000 back. So should have given you more money, I think. Should have doubled your money, because of you're basically waiting double the amount of time. But whatever. And now, because we got the money, we will finish off these rooms. And that will be that for now, I think. And we could put some kind of security in place, couldn't we? Limit where they can go. should we do there? Limit there. No, we don't want, definitely don't want, we could go with barbed wire, but should we limit their movement? Like so. And that way they can't get into the bigger areas. Another one of them things. And we will want we want to label all of these as when I find it. Wish if they'd put these in alphabetical order. They've been a lot easier. The original dev team was on about doing that. Unfortunately, they never did. Maybe maybe Paradox will do it at some point. It'd be a lot easier if everything was in alphabetical order. There. And if we're sneaky, we could go large jail door and put it there, and have it so only staff can get access to this area. If we research deployment and that, and we are 3 hours and 10 minutes on that one, and you can only research one thing at a time, so we'll speed up time. And we should consider filter capacity minimum or max. Minimum or medium. Yeah, we'll go with that. What does that mean? That's unavailable. What's unavailable? Oh, because we don't have prisoner transfer. A list of categories you can have delivered to your prison. The pool size shows the total number of prisoners available. Yeah, but high-risk prisoners that are too dangerous for other prisons are offered from time to time. Be warned, there's a reason they pay highly. These are hardened criminals that no other facility wants to take. What was that? We were getting that, what, 9,000 for these coming in? Okay. Sounds good. We better hire more staff. Because we've got, what is it, 20 coming in. So let's go, that's what, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Roughly three prisoners per or 3 inmates per guard. I think that would work, wouldn't it? And we will definitely need at least 6 cooks, because they also go and collect the food, and Are we done on that one yet? Good. We want security to be a thing. And our inmates have arrived, and one of them already has a shank on them. And of course, as the thingy suggested, we have no idea about what their traits are. So some of these could be volatile, and or even inmates that need to be protected from other inmates, which I have one policy. You accept the crime that you've done, and if another inmate stabs you because you've done something that was arbitrarily wrong, then so be it. This prisoner requires solitary confinement. Oh, we haven't got solitary confinement. Ooh, that's a problem. Maybe up here by the staff. Should we do that? Let's see, how many could we get here? Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we could easily do 10. No, we could. Well, we could, because you don't have to have them actual size. So we could do that, and so therefore we could actually, or we could keep that way. Just get rid of that. It'd be a lot easier than faffing around, wouldn't it? Should we do that? I think we should do that. No concrete. We don't need concrete. There, and then we want a solitary door here, which means that we also need to consider, because they'll obviously need to use the toilet, pipework, and we'll need to run power into. Actually, that might work already. And obviously, we don't want that to be a fence, so we'll do that. And no, do the normal way. How we done the cells. So if we decide to put a metal detectors in here, we can do so, and then go with the expensive solitary doors with the hatches, so that we can feed the inmates. And then toilet. There we go. And now we need to mark all of these rooms down as solitary when we find where there is in the list there. Right. open door. And so we've got 2 people in there already. Lovely. And you're in for how long? 1 hour and 29 minutes. And the other guy's gone. Oh no, he's still there. He's in there for 1 hour and 8 minutes. Now, how do we? Oh, the logistics. So we can cancel this cell from being linked to this canteen and build another canteen if we wanted to link that one and have it so only people in the holding cell and solitary and the staff get fed from this canteen, which is then supplied by this kitchen. But we're not going to do that. We're not that evil, and we haven't got prison labour, so yeah. And we could have some of these inmates could be completely insane. We got a gang member by the looks of it. Sentenced to 21 years for arson. And he's served 15.1 years of that. And then we could change their security rating if we've got like different segments of the prison, or we allocated, so we could move him to a different section of the prison, and we could send him to solitary lockdown or escort him to the infirmary if he's in need of medical care, which we don't have a medical care, so there is that. And these guys are going to the cell. Lock open, because then the guards don't have to keep running over there. Okay, do we have, what's in utilities? How much power have we got? Ooh, we might need to consider putting a few more of these on. And drop some metal detectors there. And we got a guy fighting, and no anymore. And he's got 3 hours in lockdown and 2 hours in solitary. Do we know anything of him yet? Not really. 18 years, and he's only done 6.9 years of that sentence. So arson, violent disorder and criminal damage. So he's definitely an aggressive person. Lovely. We do have regime, so we can go free time here. Here, and then before you go to there, extend your free time. Yep, that will work. And then policies, so destruction, escape attempt, we would definitely want to be doing all of that. What's this? No, we don't want to change your attack a prisoner, serious injury, yes, intoxication, yes, murder for definite. In fact, we'll have it so everything that you do wrong, you're searched. We wouldn't want to put you on lockdown for escape attempts, that's for definite, or attacking a prisoner. In fact, we're going to put you in solitary for everything that you do, and destruction will put you in solitary for 6 hours. Escape attempt, Can we? No. "24 hours attacking a prisoner." We'll put you in for 24 hours attacking a staff equally 24 hours. Serious injury would be, we might need more solitary table cells, but I think this is fair, isn't it? Intoxication, 6 hours, and murder. Well, how long do we put him in solitary for murder? "72 hours for 3 days. I think that would work, wouldn't it? Oh, we forgot these. This is expanded. Luxury. I'll put you in lockdown for luxury. Tools, you're going to solitary. Drugs, you will be in solitary. A weapon. Drugs. Luxury, you'll just be on lockdown for 2 hours because we're not too nasty. And then maximum staff taking break, payroll cut off. If a prisoner has a reoffending rate less than this, they will be released. No. So there, use cell quality ratings. If enabled, prisoners will only be assigned to a cell of a quality they deserve. Okay, sounds good. So we will slow the gameplay back down. That's Prison Architect for you. It's a game that has a lot to it and requires slowly building your prison up to become something far greater. And if we save it, we'll save it as the YouTube one, because that was my original test prison. And then if, what was that, alpha prison? Yeah. Like, this was a modification that I made of the prison that the developers made. And yeah, 62 guards, 140 inmates, and $10,000 per day being brought in, $95,000 in profit. The danger zone is not too bad, but did we research everything in here? Obviously we got these to do because that's new, and if we wanted to go down the legal way where we could have smaller cells for prisoners and death row could become a thing, permanent punishment, so we could put somebody in solitary for, well, till they're released or die, an offshore tax haven. That's new, I think. Your account stretches the rules to breaking point and moves all your official accounts and business processes to a foreign country, so you can make more money a lot quicker. You know, breaking the law, avoiding tax, etc. And this is meant to be a prison that's trying to avoid tax, but trying to uphold the law as well by punishing those who've broke it. Okay. Corporate funding, huh? So there's a lot to the game, a lot that you can do and a lot that can happen within the game. And it's so easy for a prison to get out of hand. So if you're into these kind of games, I would suggest picking it up either in a sale or paying full price for it. I can't tell you what the price is offhand because I don't know, but I would say it's definitely worth its money. If you're into these kind of games, you'll sink many hours into it, and you wouldn't even realise you've been doing that. But it's up to you what you want to do. Personally, I haven't regretted spending any money on this game, and as you can see, we've had some people escape out of here. Not good. But hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, hit the thumbs up, and if you want to see more, subscribe and hit the bell icon, and you'll be notified as and when I go live or per video out. And I try to get a video out every day, and it varies on what it could be. Normally it's hunting, but you will get Wreckfest. Factorio might be making a come back for a short period as a multiplayer game. Farm Sim will be an occasional thing. I can't get into Farm Sim 19 at the moment, but it will be an occasional thing, and but mostly it'll be hunting, and occasionally you'll get the odd game that I put out, like this one here and there. But that's currently my schedule. So hit the bell icon and subscribe if you want to see more. And until next time, see you later.